Welcome, Rotarians, officers, district officers, and club members of Rotary Club of Ermita, Manila. To start with, let me call the order and then followed by the invocation and the national anthem. And then next is the Rotarian Pledge. For the welcome and opening remarks, maybe I need to request Ma'am Teng because the PE Ridge is out for a special emergency meeting for her work. So to begin with, by the power of Rotary International and Rotary District 3810, and of my club, Rotary Club of Ermita, Manila, as the 30th club president, I call this Governor's visit to order. May I call my club sec Fe Austin for the invocation.
Let us bow our heads and feel the presence of our Lord, in the name of Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Almighty Father, all glory, honor, and praise be unto you. We thank you for gathering us all. May your name be lifted up in this meeting as we welcome you. Your word assures your presence wherever and whenever two or more are gathered in your name. United as we are, your presence spells guidance, power, wisdom, discernment, and unending support. We humbly thank you for our previous accomplishments and anticipate your grace in enabling us to have the strength to continue the good work you have started in us. Lord, grant us courage, boldness, and discernment, and may you take the lead in our plans for more projects of our club. Guide our minds and hearts onwards in seeking the good of our community and help for the greater number of your people. Fill us with the grace of your Spirit and remind us that all we do and accomplish is for the pursuit of truth, for the greater glory of you, and for the service of humanity. Draw us closer to you so we may be one in your peace and understanding. Nurture in us gratefulness for the privilege to be your instruments in this wonderful club. Again, Lord, we thank you for the blessings that you bestow upon us. We thank you for your presence in our everyday tasks, for holding us together. We thank you, Lord, for blessing our families, friends, and our club members with the gifts of your kindness, patience, love, and respect. Empower us to share these gifts. Give us the grace to enjoy everything we have, whether at work or on vacation. As you lead all of us through successful humanitarian works, Lord, we bring before you these prayers in the personal prayers that we hold silently in our hearts. These we ask in Jesus' name. Amen. Let us our response.
For the national anthem, atin pong ilagay ang ating kanang kamay sa kaliwang dibdib at awitin ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Sa
and Lani Recabo to read the Rotarian Pledge. Go ahead po, ma'am.
Oh my God, nawala yung monitor. I will always strive to be fair in all my dealings
I will always strive to be fair in all
In
my
all my
dealing
with
dealings.
my fellow human Rotary
beings,
beings.
with my fellow human beings.
I am a Rotarian.
I am a
I'm not
Rotarian.
Italian.
I will always endeavor
I will always endeavor
to build the goodwill
to build a goodwill
and understanding
and understanding
in my community,
in my community,
among my countrymen,
among my countrymen,
and among people
and among peoples
of all nations.
of all
I'm not
nations.
nations.
I am a Rotarian.
I am a
I'm not
Rotarian.
Italian.
I will always seek to promote
I will always seek to promote
the greatest good
the greatest good
for the greatest number
for the greatest number
of people in the spirit
of people in the spirit
The spirit
of Rotary service.
of
of
Rotary
Rotary
service.
service.
I am a Rotarian.
I am a
I'm not
Rotarian.
Italian.
I will always observe
I will always observe
Always observe.
Rotary International's motto,
Rotary International's motto:
service
service
Service.
above
above
self.
above self. Thank you, Rotarian Lani
You're
Rocabo.
welcome po. Good evening.
Magandang gabi sa lahat. Let's continue for the presentation of our club. The club number 27821 was chartered last 18th of February 1991 by the charter president, Rotarian PP past president or charter president Ernesto David Ernie L. de los Santos. The club president is yours truly, Tipinar Montilla Jr. The number of remaining charter members was the charter president alone. And the number of meetings in a month, 4 times. Meeting time at 8 p.m. during Thursday through Zoom virtual meeting. Number of members as of July 2020 SAR was 40. Category size was 2. Area Ermita, Manila. The club's senior deputy governor, SDG Joey Gabat. The district area director, DAD Diwata Gabat. And the club assistant governor is AG Adrian Chan. For the officers and directors of the 2020-2021, yours truly as the club president. Vice President, PE Rich Abduwadalia, ipagpaumanin po kasi may emergency meeting lang inatinan. The President nominee, Rotarian Nikki Esperanza. The IPP ex officio, Maria Dolores M. Cater. The club secretary, Fidela Osting. Mate, can you tell something?
Hello, everyone.
Good evening.
Club Marshal, the Melanie S. Kumentan, Ma'am Lani.
Good evening po.
Club Marshal, Rotarian Coach Ian Lampas. Mate Ian. Nahulog. Nagko-connecting pa. Oo. Yan. Nawala. Hello, Pipi Mon. Okay. We'll come back to you later, Coach Ian. Chairman of Club Administration, Rotarian Hannah May Cinco.
Good evening po. Good evening, everyone.
Chair of Membership Development, Rotarian Rufino Lobiano Jr. Chair for the Service Project, Michael Kumar or Raul Nino de Vera. Chair for the Rotary Foundation, past President Eugene B. Tan. Chair for the Public Relations, Rotarian Peter Paul Ang. Chair for Special Projects, past President Ramon A. Banta. Coach Ian, can you say hi to the club, please? To the group. mate Ian, hindi naririnig. And the advisors are the RCEM Council of President. So these are the transformational team for the year 2020-2021 for this club, Rotary Club of Ermita, Manila. 12 rounds of Governor's Challenge for the Rotary year 2020. The first one goal, at least 10% net increase in membership based on July 1. So far, we could achieve that. We have already two recruited, but two had left the club. So we're back at 40. A club that must at least charter strength of 20. So as of this month, we have 40. Accomplish the RI presidential citation on or before April 15, 2020. I hope we could achieve that. Register, register at least two members to the 2021. Tahimik pa po ang club. So hopefully before March or next year, if the situation is getting open, hopefully magbago po ang isip and then hahabol po kami. 100% of club members subscribe to the Philippine Rotary magazine. Yes. All right. The club must achieve a TRF annual program fund contribution of 100 per capita as we promised of 4,000. So we wanted to be an E-Ray club. District conference for 2021, at least 30%. Yeah, as it goes, we have to observe the status of the district and of the uh, quarantine of our country, of our area. For the implementation and accomplishment projects of all the following areas of focus, promoting of peace, fighting diseases, providing clean water, saving mothers and children, education, growing local economies, saving the environment, I would proudly said we have accomplished it. More than three of each community service. Implement and accomplish a signature club project that will institutionalize the identity of your club. So far, I could identify three. The club should undertake at least one public image project supported by media, TV, website, prints, radio, and others. So far, twice the club had been uh, acknowledged and featured in the GML or the Governor's Monthly Letter. And the Facebook page is constantly updated by yours truly. The club must participate in polio awareness event. We did. To adapt to the today's changing realities, let us do COVID-19 response service projects to affected communities. Yours truly, I could say, is the one of the spearheading the anti-COVID project for Manila A. We did it twice, thrice for the month of July. So out of 12, I could probably say we made 8. For the implementation, I could not say the date. So hopefully before 15th of April, we could accomplish. So my club members had been listening. Hopefully we could try our best to achieve what is needed for the club. Rotary citation for the Rotary year 2020. Club membership, we have 40. Our aim, our goal is 45. Service participation, the numbers of club that had been participated so far, it is all printed, posted in our club page. New members sponsorship, we had at least 2. One is coming, hopefully by December, she will be included. Rotary Action Group participation, not quite sure with that. Leadership development participation so far, all the officers had participated. District conference attendance for the last July district conference so far, there was about 8 or 13 of us. So for the coming or the next year, that is our challenges. Rotary Fellowship participation so far. So the club page is updated at all times. So all the members that had been engaged, participated was posted. For the district training participation, we had. For the annual fund contribution, that's a big question. So our aim is 4,000. So hopefully, as an area club, we could accomplish that goal of $4,000. For the portfolio plus fund contribution, we had. It will be reported in the last coming pages. Major gifts, none. Bequest society members, none. Benefactors, none. Service project, a big yes. Rotaract clubs, we had. And we are planning an interact clubs for these two schools, the Manuel L. Quezon and the Claro M. Recto. So we're just uh, waiting for the best timing for the students. Is he, if possible, the principal of the CM Recto is here, also our club member, and the principal of the Manuel L. Quezon was also joining with the presence of SDG Edwin. So I have requested it last time. Hopefully this time we could set the orientation for the two schools interact clubs. They are all ready and willing. For the inbound youth exchange students, I could not promise for this moment. Outbound youth exchange students, none. For the RILA participation, that depends on the IITF if how these youth would be allowed to go outside. Strategic plan is in place. Online presence, yes, we have the public image. The Facebook is bombarded at all times with what the club had been done. Social media daily, twice a day, 4 times a week, because this is linked to the district website. Media stories about club projects. So far, the September, October, November, the club had been featured in the governor's monthly governor's letter. Use of the official Rotary promotional materials we did. So out of 25, we promised 23. So far, I counted 19 or 20. Yeah, and that's our sixth month. For the club meetings, we have 14. For the joint club meetings, we have 3. For the club fellowship, 20. For the club induction, attended about 13, about 15. For the district 38 and activities, attended 9. Area meetings, 3. And these are the reported for the club administration. Reported on the monthly club president report to the AG, to DAD, to SDG, to district treasurer, updated. For the membership development, Ruel D. Garcia, Rotarian Ruel D. Garcia was uh, put it on the portal on July 7, and Mr. Rafi V. Caballes last September 10, and Mrs. Gloria de Guzman hopefully this month. And that was all sponsored by yours truly. This is Rotarian Ruel D. Garcia, an academe, and Rotarian Rafi V. Caballes. Sir, can you say something to the district officers?
Magandang gabi po, GovOD, and to the district officers. I'm happy to meet all of you po here during Zoom, and very happy to be privileged to be part of the Rotary International District 2810, specifically ang Rotary Club of Ermita, Manila. Good evening po and God bless po.
Thank you, sir. For the membership development, we had attended the new members and sponsors night, and I am proud to say that our club sec is a member of this district committee. Club SICFE, can you tell something about this group, the membership develop for our membership development project? You are the Development Committee representative for Manila A. Yes, please. The floor is yours.
Yes, I am the representative of Manila A from the Development Committee.
What was the upcoming project made?
What is that?
Upcoming projects?
Uh,
For now, we're having our
our
Christmas
Christmas
party
party
on
on
December
December
12 sa
the
house
house
ni
ni
VP
VP
Recto.
Recto.
Yes. Thank you, mate. So that's the very active GP mate, Club Sec of Rotary Club of Ermita, Manila. For the service project, the project wins hand washing facilities of Manuel L. Quezon Senior High School that worth 25,000. On behalf of Mom Grace, by the way, this is a joint club project with between the Rotary Club of Damansara Heights. So it's an international service project. Ma'am Lynn, can you say something about this hand washing facilities, the wins, the project water in school? Nakamute ka, Ma'am Lynn? Naligaw pa. Okay. To proceed
Good
with.
evening po.
Nandyan. Thank you. Go ahead, Ma'am Lynn.
Ay, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. And I'm glad, as what Rafi said a while ago, we are really truly blessed, no, to be part of this Rotary Club, both international and the Ermita Club of Manila. God bless po.
Thank you, ma'am.
Nagdadrive lang ako ng car.
Kaya pala ingat.
Opo.
And another unique project in the presence of the principal for the Claro M. Recto, the Disaster Rescue Risk the DRRS, the Disaster Risk Reduction Facilities. Sir Rafi, can you tell something that cost about 36,500?
Muli, magandang gabi po. Indeed, teachers, learners, and even parents of our school, even the community, are very grateful for this project, Project ESDRR. We're in the Rotary Club of Ermita, Manila, in in cooperation with the Rotary Club of Damansara Heights, Malaysia. We're able to provide us basic and advanced disaster equipment that help us to be prepared in whatever disaster that will come, knowing for a fact that our school is very near of Estero de Manila, and our building is not that young, no, almost 50 years na po yung building namin. So this is a great and huge project that will ensure the security and protection of our learners. No, hindi naman natin po pinapanalangin na may mangyari, but whenever, whatever, kung may mangyari man, ready po tayo sa Claro M. Recto High School, and we are very grateful for that project po. Thank you po.
Thank you, Sir Rafi. And for the rain catcher hand washing facility, this is where my district fund of 25,000 is going to spend. So ongoing po ang construction nito. It's a hand washing at John Levi Elementary School in my barangay, in Barangay Concepcion, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Hopefully before the end of December, it will be completed. Kaya lang hindi po ako makauwi. Kaya yung sister ko lang po ang nandoon, i-receive noon, pictures lang po ang kailangan ko. But hopefully come February or March, I can go home and then we could have the proper turnover of that. PP Mon, I would like to acknowledge the presence of PP Mon. Say hi to the group. Nawala. So the rain catcher washing facilities of John Levi is ongoing. The project Queens was installed in Manuel L. Quezon, and the DRRM facility of the CM Recto High School. I could say these are one of the flagship project of the Rotary Club of Ermita, Manila. To add on that, this coming Saturday will be the handover as well of the DRRM facility of the Manuel L. Quezon Senior High School. Kinupya po ni Ma'am Grace ang project sa CM Recto. So we have two disaster risk reduction facilities equipments po. PP Mon, good evening po. Say something to the district club. The district officers, nawawala si PP Mon. Okay, so these projects had been reported to the district. So yan po ang nabiling water tank for the John Levi. About 100 gallons of water. So would be big enough for the elementary school to have hand washing facilities. And this is the first picture was the DRRM of the CM Recto. And the center picture is the Project Queens water facility, hand washing facility of the Manuel L. Quezon. For the four-way test orientation, we had three. This is for the vocational service in the five service avenue. For the four-way test stands, we had two, actually three, because the Liabak Elementary School, we have posted in there also. And the plan for the four-way test stand along the corner of MS Del Pilar in Ermita. And the four-way test mural at CM Recto High School is ongoing. And the four-way test tarp was also installed in Liabak School. That's in Infanta. I mean in Real Infanta, Quezon. So these are the supporting uh, reports reported to the district, to my AG, to my SDG and DAD for the vocational services. Hello, good evening, DAD Diwata. You gonna be acknowledged later by our distinctive, I mean, for our Madam Teng. To continue
Thank you.
for the seven areas of focus. In the peace building and conflict prevention, we had three. For the basic education and literacy, we have eight. For the disease prevention and treatment, we have 20. For the water and sanitation and hygiene, we have six. For the maternal and child health, we have seven. For the community economic development, we have seven. And for the supporting the environment, we have six, excluded the relief operation we did in San Mateo. And the supporting documents for the seven areas. For the peace building and conflict, these are all reported to the SDG, AG, and the district officers. For the basic education, for the disease prevention and treatment, for the water sanitation and hygiene, and the lately donation of the two water tank by the Rotary, three by the Rotary Club of the Mansara Heights. Yun po kalaki, about 180 gallons. So I had already contacted that one would be given at Lubang Island come January 23 as a project for Manila A. Donated through the generosity of the RC de Mansara Heights chairman of the Rotary International Service Project. So the two recipients so far was the Claro M. Recto High School and Manuel L. Quezon Senior High School last December 7. And the third one will be the San Gabriel. Ma'am Lani, the tank po is ready na to be collected. For the maternal and child, for the community economic development, for the supporting environment, I am glad to announce you that the UPLB grant land gonna be the future sites for the Rotarians to do tree plantings. These are the new internationals for the international services. These are the partners club that we had rendered. In RC San Pablo handover, I attended their induction. The RC de Mansara Heights for the District 3300 and the Rotary Club of Metro Antipolo of District 3800. For the International Service Project, for the Rotary Club of San Pablo, we had one joint project. For the Rotary Club of Metro Antipolo, which is at District 3800, we have four. And for the Rotary Club of the Mansara Heights, Malaysia, District 3300, we have three. And the supporting documents or pictures of the International Service Project. For the youth service, we are one of the early act co-hosts, and the plan for the Claro M Recto Interact, also the plan for the Manuel L. Quezon Senior High School Interact, and the plan for the Rotaractor of Zamboanga City Community Base. It was not pursugod dahil nga pandemic, hindi sila nagre-report, makapag-report sa school. So these are maritime students that I supposedly to sponsor. So it's a very unique that I hope, my advocacy for education on the maritime side plus the core values of the Rotary, ma-implant man lang sana sa kanila as Rotaractors. So these are the supporting reports to the SDG, AG, and DAD. For the Rotary Foundation, ito po. For the SAR, which paid last September 16, is about 68,000. Paid the PRM or the Philippine Rotary Magazine last September 16, about 8,700. For the District Fund Alay Lakad, paid last September 16, 2020, about 22,000 pesos. For the A-Ray, paid last October 7, 2020, around 9,000. And for the N-Polio, last October 7, also about 9,000. At least hindi kami nabukya, Gob. And these are the supporting documents for the payments and participation of the N-Polio of the district events. For the public relations and public image, these are all supported and posted on the Rotary Club of Ermita Facebook page. Yeah. Yes. And I think that's all I had. Hmm. Nakalimutan ko pala yung may part dun si Ma'am Ting, balikan natin. I think everyone was in here. Yeah. Hmm. Did I miss? Yung welcome na lang, opening remarks. Kahit huli man daw, Ma'am Teng, pwede ba? Kasi at least PP Mon was here now. May I call PP Konsehala Teng Yopangko to acknowledge our guests of this evening's governor's visit. Ma'am Teng? Hmm? Nahulog?
Naputol yata yung ni Ting eh.
Nahulog nga, oo. Si PP mo na lang?
Oo, naputol si Ting.
Okay. May I call PP Mon?
This is PP Mon. Good evening, Governor Odi, the governor's team. Leia and I are here. Hindi lang makapagpakita si Leia, but it's so nice to listen to our president, and he's able, the way that he is handling the club. Though many times the past presidents have been absent. But tonight, I chose, I think, kinalabit po ako ni Governor Loy para umattend tonight and to support. I have always promised ang aking presidente that I would always be here. And to the governor's team, the past presidents, for which I am tonight going to represent, are very much supportive of our president, and I serve as the link for the past presidents, and anytime na may kailangan po ang uh, ang club and the president, oftentimes I would get in touch with them. Uh, I hope that you would see, the governor's team would see that our club is ably handled by our president, si President Noir. Uh, and I know he's going to finish this year with all the difficulties. He's going to finish it very well. Nandito lang kami, Governor Odi.
Yeah,
Nandito
thank you, Pipimon, thank
we are
you.
supporting you also. We are supporting everything that you are doing. Salamat
Yeah,
po. God bless
thank
you.
you.
Thank you, PP Mon.
Apo.
So nawala po si Rotarian Teng kasi nga nagpaalam nga siya na at 8 o'clock meron po silang prayer meeting. So to proceed, I think I have presented it this time. Shall we have the open forum before the closing remarks and the adjournment? Yes po. The floor is open.
Okay, good evening everyone. For the comments and suggestions from the district team, may I call first the Manila A Area Operations Group. Let's hear first from Assistant Governor Adrian Chan.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Gov Audi. Good evening, district officers. TPNR, I have to commend you on your hard work for this year. Lahat yun na nagawa na. So, konting na lang, maayos na yung mga projects mo. And then yung mga plannings. Hello?
Hello.
Narinig niyo ako?
Opo.
Yeah.
Ang dami yung ginawa sa district. Nakita rin namin na you're very active during those pandemic. Ang dami sa schools, hospitals, tsaka sa Zoom and the Viber group. Because of you, yung sa Manila A group, nagkakaisa lahat. So we are very grateful for that, for your leadership. And then sa RC Ermita naman, they're really very lucky to have you as their president for this year. I know Govloy is looking after you. Don't worry.
Yes. Malaki gobloy po lahat ito.
Nandiyan lang si gilid niya.
Marami naman na-achieve, and then I hope yung sa Rotary Club of Ermita, yung mga magagawa nyo para kay Govloy as mementos or some for this year, sana magawa nyo na din. Diba? For the projects and flagship projects na gagawin sa kanya. Baka si DAD meron na masasabi kasi mas malapit yan sa inyo.
Nakamute.
And tungkol naman sa reports, very updated kayo. So I am very, very grateful for that. Emails, lahat, sobrang updated. So Gov, kung baga sa pag-reports on time, parate ang RC Ermita. Ay, DAD, baka meron kayong comment and suggestions for the ano.
Thank you, AG Adrian. Now can we hear from District Area Director Diwata Gabat?
Thank you, DS Cat. Good evening po. Gov, Odi, good evening. District
Good
team.
evening.
Good evening po. To my beautiful classmate, si GP Fe. Ayan, nakita lang tayo ng District Christmas Party. Hello. And to RC Ermita, Manila. Ayan. I commend you for your accomplishing numerous projects, classmate NAR. Imagine you were able to implement and accomplish a lot of projects do sa 7 areas of focus natin. Pinapalakpakan po yan. Congratulations po. Ayan. Ang hindi ko lang
Nawala.
project. Hello?
Ayan, balik na.
Mate Nar?
Yes po.
Oo, you were not able to mention para mapagmalaki natin ng iyong signature project. Ano-ano ulit ito, Mate Nar?
The project wins or the water in school, the DRRM, the disaster risk reduction equipments, and the hand washing facilities in my barangay for the John Levi Elementary School. I could say it's a signature project, especially the DRRM, which is essential for the schools because they are alongside in this creek. And for the project wins, which is a very relevant naman sa school requirement dahil sa COVID-19.
Very good. Tapos yung binanggit din ni AG Adrian nung napag-usapan natin, yung kay Kobloy, maitutuloy niya ba yon yung project niya doon?
Sana no, yung Lock on You. So naghahanap po kami ng may area na po sa kay Sherafi Caballes sa Claro M Recto, only the proper timing po na mahi-held po yun.
Sige, syempre, susuportahan natin yan. Thank you so much.
Thank you po.
You and your club has worked hard to accomplish all your projects and responsibilities in spite of the pandemic. Makikita po natin yan, lalo na sa Facebook, ang dami mong project. Congratulations to you and your club. You are the proof that good things comes to those who are willing to sacrifice to reach a worthwhile goal. Congratulations, classmate PP, NAR, and RC Ermita, Manila.
You, DAD Dewata. Now let's hear from Senior Deputy Governor Joey Gabat.
Okay, Gopi, TPNR, members of the Rotary Club of Ermita, Manila, fellow Execo members and operations team, good evening po sa inyo lahat. First and foremost, thank you for inviting us for the second time. No? The first one was the team visit and now governor's visit, both of which are very successful. Thank you and congratulations for that, TPNR. I would like to commend the numerous service activities that community service projects that you have personally undertaken in your club, as well as the various projects under Manila Area A. Notwithstanding the COVID-19 situation, you and your club has accomplished numerous activities repeatedly touching all the 7 areas of focus. And because of that, congratulations po once again. I would like to take this opportunity, TPNR, to say thank you for all your efforts, not only for the activities that you have accomplished in your club, but more so with the projects that we have jointly undertaken under Manila A. Thank you for the assistance and the guidance that you have so generously bestowed to your fellow TPs, especially the new ones. Okay, alam niyo po, for the info of everyone, TPNR is one of the most active TPs under Manila A. Palakpakan naman po natin yan. Okay. Congratulations, TPNR. Alam niyo po, he is very well respected and well loved, no, by his fellow classmates. Uh, okay. Truth be told po, whatever Manila A has accomplished, it was because TPNR was a very big part of it. Napakasipag po niyan. He was there since the start, since we started the weekly area meetings. Maraming salamat, Sir Nar. We could not have done it without you. Of course, the 4 kickoff projects na talagang pinush ni Sir Nar, no, along with the other TPs. He is really a unifying force, no, in our district. And I'm really proud to say that TPNR is not only an asset to Rotary Club of Ermita, Manila. He is and will be and definitely an asset to the district po. Congratulations po, TPNR. Okay. In conclusion, okay, great work. Very well executed GV po. Very comprehensive. Congratulations to all your efforts, TPNR and the members of RC Ermita, Manila. Okay, I'm confident that with the full support and backing of all your members, your club will be looking at greater heights. Maaga pa po ang panahon. We're just into midterm pa lang natin. And ano po, I'm very confident that with the 6 months to come, marami pa po tayong ma-accomplish, TPNR. Okay, so with that, please continue doing good under the name of Rotary and mabuhay po ang Rotary Club of Ermita, Manila. Good evening po sa inyo lahat. Thank you.
Thank you, SDG Joey.
Thank you, SDG Joey. Now, let's hear from the executive committee members. Let's start with Chief Governor's Aide Monyo Pangco.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
TPNR. Wala naman ako masasabi. Good evening, everyone. Merry
Good
Christmas
evening
na
po,
rin.
Pipi
Nakapula
Mon.
ako ngayon.
Aray, pula-pula ka
At,
pala.
oo nga, pula-pula ako. Anyway, wala akong masasabi sa RC Ermita dahil ang asawa ko nandyan. Hindi ako pwede magsalita na hindi maganda. Di ba? Hindi. Joke only. Pero si TPNR, matagal ko nang kakilala yan. At alam ko yung sipag ng taong yan. So ako, saludo ako sa club nyo. Alam ko talagang isa sa mga pinakamatibay, no, sa ating Rotary ang RC Ermita. So again, congratulations and more power sa inyo. So yun lang. Again, saludo ako, TPNR. Alam ko napakagaling mo.
Thank you, Pipi Mon.
Thank you, Chief Governor's Aide Mon. Now let's hear from Senior Deputy Governor Lily Aguilar.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening po.
Good evening.
Thank you, TPNR, for according the governor's team a very warm welcome. Congratulations is in place for TPNR for his dedication and service in our district. Your report highlighted statistics and facts accurately about your projects as virtually as possible. You focus on the now, and it's no surprise that you have almost accomplished most of the governor's challenge and Rotary citation. Pinapalakpakan daw yan.
Yes.
Okay. As Public Image Chair, I deeply appreciate your taking time to participate in our End Polio Now campaign and motorcade. Your sense of creativity clearly shows in using the Rotary logos in the face mask and face shields that you donate and distribute. I also highly commend you for enhancing Rotary's public image by installing Rotary markers. Ilan ba yung Rotary markers na yan? Marami yata eh.
Opo.
Okay. Your four-way test posters in schools and the Rotary brand in murals. I think I have seen that. Stands and tarps that you have put up in establishment. This will deeply enhance the public image of Rotary. Continue with updating your Facebook account. What you say for 4 times daily or
Yeah.
twice
4 times a
daily?
week. Yes po.
And I mean, this will show that your club is really servicing your community.
Yes po.
And don't stop contributing to your Rotary activities and stories to GML. So you have done well in sponsoring an early act club, and then you are planning to have an interact and Rotaract club. Well, this is a big club, and you can afford it, I know. Your urban gardening project will help support the environment and the livelihood of the less privileged. That is very much in timely now that we have this pandemic. It is people of action like you, together with the support of your club, that opens doors of opportunities and help transform lives for our less fortunate brothers. So please continue the good work of Rotary. And again, congratulations to you and Rotary Club of Ermita. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat.
Salamat po, SDG Lily Aguilar.
Thank you, SDG Lily. Now let's hear from Senior Deputy Governor Edwin Seymour Chu.
Good evening to the distinguished members of the Rotary Club of Ermita, to Governor Odi and my fellow EXCO members. I don't want to be sounding redundant, but yung mga binanggit po nila di Diwata, SDG Joey at ni SDG Lily were all the things that have been in my mind. I've always held the members of RCM Ermita in high regard. Nandyan po si Titi Mombanta, who is always after the spiritual enlightenment of not only of the members of RCM Ermita, but also everybody as a whole, kasi nakikita ko po yung FB live po niyan, no? And then also for your service projects, I'm really quite impressed with the rainwater catching. Kasi right now, everybody has to think of ways of how to recycle, right? To save the environment and not to put everything into waste, no? And I would also like to express my appreciation to your club for hosting the community service webinar. You've really played a big part, and the district is very much appreciative of your handling of the webinar. Of course, hiniram rin natin si PP Maya Belica doon naman po sa vocational service webinar. So we are very much in gratitude with RC Ermita. And I just would like to probably also thank you for sending 2 scholars to the TESDA Events Management Seminar. I'm sure that they've already enrolled and were
Registered.
sent links para dun sa training. Pagka tayo magkakaroon uli ng panibagong seminar ng TESDA, I hope that you still have ready scholars to
Endorse.
to endorse, right? And lastly, I have a question. Sakto yung sister clubs ninyo. Dati po kasi alam ko yung RC Kalamba, sister club ninyo. Ngayon po ba, hindi na?
I think in the 2 years MOA, I think it's still only that there is no joint project after the pandemic.
I see. Because we are also a sister club of RC Kalamba.
Okay.
No? And lastly, everybody who have worked closely with Governor Loy always remembers his Project Loy, yung Lock on You, Master.
Laconyo. Yes po.
Yes, and I'm quite happy to hear that you have plans of continuing
Yes po.
that project.
Yes po.
With that being said, I'd just like to congratulate everybody at RC Ermita and mabuhay po ang iyong club, Ipinar, and to the members of RC Ermita. Thank you po.
Thank you.
SDG Edwin. Now let's hear from District Treasurer Ricky Onchan.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, my fellow EXCOM members, the members of Rotary Club of Ermita,
Good evening
and
po.
especially great President, transformational President Nar. I
Great
can still
president.
remember his my stint as the SDG
Mm,
for Manila. He's also one of the most active presidents.
mm, mm,
He's the prime example, actually, of sipag at tiyaga.
mm.
Whenever there's a monthly report due, you can always count on TP NAR to be the first one to submit. Yung mga projects niya, he shares it via GML. I really salute TP NAR for doing a great job. Yung iba, nakakayanan nila isang taon, sa inyo, 2 beses na pa ginawa.
Dahil kay Gobloy po ito, Tito Rick.
I understand. Govlo is a close friend of mine, and and because of that, I always put high regards to the Rotary Club of Ermita, Manila.
Ermita. Thank you po.
Ang sa akin lang is yung TRF ninyo, as of right now, medyo mababa pa konti. Meron pa namang panahon. Meron pa tayong 6.5 months to go. Maybe you can encourage your members to contribute.
Yes po.
And with regards to membership, ilan na ho kayo ngayon? 40?
40 po. From 42, nag-40 dahil nga umalis po si Gobloy at saka si PPR. Sa dalawa po ang lumisan.
So ilan na members na po ang naidagdag ninyo?
Dapat 2.
Dapat po 10%, dapat po
42. Okay. So may
kasi
coming pang
kung 14
isa.
nyo, I'm pretty sure na with your brand of leadership, you can easily accomplish that. Maraming panahon eh.
Apo.
And with that, congratulations again, PP NAR, and I hope na wala nang pangatlong ulit.
Wala na po.
I'm just joking.
Wala na. Si Mate Fee na daw ang susunod. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, DT Ricky. Now let's hear from Chief of Staff, Jard Bautista.
Good evening, everyone. Please bear with me. My connection is not that good, so I'll keep this short. So first off, congratulations, TP NAR and the whole RC Ermita for accomplishing so many things despite the pandemic. So we all know that your club has lost a pillar in Loicosico this year, but good enough that your transformational president is already a two-time president na kabisado niya na magpatakbo ng Rotary Club. So what I observed from your report and in this governor's visit is sa sinabi ni PP Monbanta, maybe we could engage more of your members and past presidents, reach out to them to support the activities of the club, to contribute more to the TRF. We all know that your club has quality members. You've got members in the government sector, business sector. As a matter of fact, one of your members is a up-and-coming, sumisikat na artist in Kenneth Montegrande. So easily you could ask more TRF from him. So pag sinabihan ka ni Kenneth, sabihin mo, babalik ko yung mga painting niya. Okay, so keep up the good work, TP NAR. So that's it for me. Thank you.
Thank you.
COS Jard. Now my turn, TP NAR. Good evening, everyone. For a two-termer Rotary Club president, TP NAR has earned more than just congratulations, but a high regard for his dedication and passion for Rotary. TP NAR, you have done an excellent well-documented report of your achievements. You have accomplished almost all the Governor's Challenge and Rotary citation. You have successfully implemented a well-balanced program of service projects. You have 3 flagship projects that have made a world of difference for those in need as an effective response to pandemic. You have gone beyond our boundaries as reflected by your flagship project in Zamboanga of a hand washing facility and a rain catcher that would clearly help in disease prevention and support the environment. Project Wins and a DRRM facility with a foreign partner are humanitarian projects that will clearly identify your club and continue to create an environment where the less privileged will have a sense of belonging and hope for a better future. As a club of people of action, you have done well with your relief operations and bayanihan projects. Again, congratulations to you for enforcing the team spirit and to continue the good work of Rotarians transforming lives. Mabuhay ang Rotary Club of Ermita. Again, congratulations, Tipinar.
Thank you po.
Buhay.
Now, let's hear from District Governor Odi
Yes.
Tariela.
Isang magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat.
Kaya,
Gabi,
The
Gov.
members,
di ka papagod ka ba?
gabi.
Gabi
Yeah,
po, Gov.
Good evening, Gov.
to the members of my executive committee and district officers, thank you all for your all good commendation for this club. And of course, to the officers, directors, and members of this vibrant club, the Rotary Club of Ermita, Manila, headed by, of course, President Mar Montilla. So good evening, everyone.
Good
So I
evening.
went through the comprehensive PowerPoint presentation that you submitted for your governor's visit tonight. So all I can say is congratulations, TPNR,
Thank you po.
and of course to your members. You have set your goals for this Rotary year and achieved 8 out of 12 of the governor's 12-point challenge. And presidential citation, going only on our 6th month of our Rotary service. So you have practically covered all the 7 areas of focus of Rotary. With your, completed service projects, you are also practically excelling in all aspects of a strong club with your membership growth of ilang members? 2 members? You have 2 new members, right?
2 new members. Apo.
You have 40 dedicated and committed members. Yun nga sinasabi kanina ni COS Jard with diverse classification. May mga businessmen, may mga art, mga celebrities, may mga abogado. So 5 of your members are serving the district this transformational year. So thank you all for accepting that positions. So namely, immediate past President Dali Cater as chairman of Community Service Seminar. Past President Imad Amar as Ways and Means Committee Chair for Manila. And of course, our hardworking past President Pe Osting, our secretary, right, ng club, no? As Membership Development Area Representative for Manila. PP Nora Saud as Assistant Governor for Manila Area B. And past President Carmen nag-attend ba si Brook as Club Bulletin Chair for Manila. So thank you, and again, congratulations to our district officers. So you have three sister clubs, Early Act, Interact, and Rotary clubs. So your all-time giving of 67,823 US dollars to the Rotary Foundation. And for this year, thank you for your pledge of 4,000 US dollars, which will definitely change the lives of our less fortunate. So yung $4,000, no, ma-achieve naman natin, ano? Sabi nga ni Ricky at ni CEO Star, $4,000. So to meet your per capita, you have 40 members. Sana matulungan nyo ang district because, you know, especially this time, no? I think our district is running fourth on the TRF contribution out of the 10 districts. So talagang we are encouraging all, and we will be having another meeting for SDGs and operations to, you know, to campaign hard for the TRF, no? At least, you know, we encourage every member or every club, every member to donate at least 1,500 pesos to be the area club, no? So, para makamit tayo ng ating quota. So, please help us, no? So, thank you. So, the significant projects, of course, you have successfully implemented and are implementing. Your feeding program, napakaganda, donations, basic essentials, and vitamins to fight COVID-19. So your disaster rescue center, turnover of your yung flagship project nyo, yung disaster risk reduction equipment, installation of four-way test marker in corner Mabini and Del Pilar, no? Nakikita ko to sa may Mabini. Installation of hand washing facilities in several schools to fight COVID-19, especially in Manuel L. Quezon. Quarantine orientation for different levels of community quarantine. So ginagawa nyo to every month ba o every week?
Yes, opo. Yun po ang aim.
Yeah. So your relief operations to those affected by super typhoons and Ronnie. Tree planting, urban gardening. Of course, sinabi kanina ni SDG Lily Aguilar, your participation for World Polio Day. That's October 24. And hosting and co-hosting of webinars, fellowship, and other district events. And attendance to club inductions. Alam mo, si TPNR, nakikita ko, talagang every now and then, talagang present siya sa mga inductions and spearheading some of the seminars. So again, thank you very much, TPNR, no? So with all your implemented sustainable projects and accomplishments for this transformational year, I am proud to say that you deserve all the awards that your club has received in the past Rotary years. So yun nga lang, medyo iniwan tayo ng ating mahal na kaibigan. Alam nyo, sa totoo lang, TPNR, hindi lang ikaw. To tell you honestly, kaya ako nandito, naging governor, si Go Bloyden ang Salariñan. Siya actually ang encourage sa akin. Alam mo, anyway, club nyo naman to tell you frankly. Governor Loy is the one who encourages me to run for governor. Yeah, siya ang nagad. So, thank you for your support to the district events and activities. So again, congratulations, TPNR and the entire RC Manila. Well done. Thank you. Thank you.
District Governor Odi, back to you, TPNR.
Okay, so for the second acknowledgement, my PE is back, PE Rich. Can you say something? And before you PE, the presence of the important person from our sister club from the Mansara Heights. Sir Edico, can you out of the camera and say hi to our governor and district officers? Siya po ang partner namin of all these projects. Sir Eddie, the floor is yours.
Good evening.
Welcome from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Yes,
Good
good
evening,
evening,
sir.
ladies and gentlemen. Because I'm not properly attired, I just came home from a dinner, so I
Okay.
will not be available visually. My apologies. So, I mean, TP is doing a good job, and I enjoy working with him, and I will continue to support him until the last second of his term. And obviously, after TP, I will continue to work with whoever stands as the next president. As far as is concerned, we all have a responsibility. If we can do what we can to help, we will do. I do not want to bore you with all these things that is very common and normal, but whatever is most difficult to find in all hearts is what we have tonight, gathered to hear here all together. Let's pray for the cure of this pandemic, and we hope that we'll meet again very, very soon. That's all I can say. Thank you very much, Tipina.
Thank you, Sir Eddie, especially the rain catcher. So we are looking for the less fortunate recipient. We have already three, and thank you very much
And
from the bottom of my heart.
I owe you 7 more.
Yes, po. Thank you. Okay. I would like to acknowledge back the presence of District Madam Liz Khan, our District Secretary, District Treasurer. Sorry po. And Madam Con, our ADSEC.
And secretary po.
Okay, District Secretary. This time, may I call my PE, Rich Abduwala, to welcome the rest of the district officers. So we understand because as a mother, your child is the priority of that responsibility. Go ahead po, P. Rich.
Yes. Hello. Thank you po. I'm very, very sorry that I had to step out, after joining earlier because I had an emergency meeting from office. So, to our district officer, so just to introduce myself, I'm PE Rich. I am a CPA by profession, and I am currently working for a private fast-moving consumer goods company. Um, so I joined the Rotary 3 years ago during Doy's governorship. And I really also became very active to our club thanks to him. Because he's very active. He's really inspiring very inspiring to the members, and even the members of our club is very helpful, accommodating. Also, I found my home in Rotary Ermita. So I'm here as PE, and I'm really, really very thankful that we had this review. I was able to browse through the slides anyway. Tipinar. And I'm really thankful that I'm sure Tipinar was able to get all of your feedback. And I'm actually thankful that for this year I'm I am happy that the pandemic really did not stop our club from working towards our goals. So actually, if I compare it the past 3 years, even though with the pandemic, number one, we already did a lot of outreach programs. We have a lot of we have very great partnership with other Manila clubs. So I think for most of the activities, no, we have that I can't remember TPNR, but 10 other, at least minimum 10 other clubs with us. So every week, every activity, so it seems like yes, Ermita is there, but it's really a district activity. So it's not just us. So it really shows that if we are really if we are really how do you call this, we have the heart and service. It doesn't matter whether there is pandemic or not. I mean, we join our hands. We act based on, even though we have limited resources, if we have everyone working together, then we will achieve our goals. So I think that's very unique for this year. And so I'm really looking forward also to meeting the goals for the remainder of the year.
Yes.
And actually, this year is a big, I would be for next year, I don't know. It's a big shoes to fill, TPNR, but
Yes.
I know that the district officers would be here to support,
Yeah.
and the rest of the club, the Ermita Club, with a group of all of our past president and our members. I'm sure we would be able to finish the year with flying colors, and then you know, deliver more in the next year. Plan
Yeah.
for better next.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you. Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, P. Yan ang P ko. Yeah. So to before I give my what's his adjournment, may I call back PP Mon for the closing remarks? A prayer maybe, and good thoughts. But anyway, Ma'am Liz can we hear a short word from you before we close the activity?
Sorry nakahabol din ako. Thank you, SDG. Ah, so, kahit hindi ko narinig yung kabuuan ng inyong report, but I know Rotary Club of Ermita Manila is one of the very strong club in our district. And considering that you have your TP right now, so definitely your club is in good hand. And more power to RC Ermita and of course to your president-elect. You will surely be enjoying your term. So good luck again to RC Ermita, especially to TPNR, and congratulations. Salamat po.
Salamat po, Madam Liz. Before
Uh,
the closing remarks of PP Mon,
okay.
I really like to hear Coach Ian. Maybe this time the connection would be okay. Coach, magpapakilala po tayo. This is a very active guy from the Manila City Hall.
Hi,
Uh,
good evening po.
yes po.
Good evening po, Gov Odi and the rest of the officers. Thank you, TPNR. Napakagaling niyo po. Nagawa niyo po lahat during this pandemic. Alam niyo naman po na suporta rin po ako. Umahabol pa kahit sa mga ongoing project po rin po. Dito lang po kami.
Thank
Maraming
you.
salamat po.
Thank you. That's my SAA, Coach Ian. Okay?
TPNR,
Yes po. PP
can
Mon,
I be
go ahead.
heard? Can you hear
Yes.
me?
Yes po.
If I may add, regarding the sister clubs, as mentioned by that, yung sa Kalamba, aside from Kalamba, we have Infanta, Pagsanghan, Balintawak, if I'm not mistaken, San Pablo, Sariaya. I think one or two more should be added into the list. Now, regarding the new breed of members, I congratulate the new breed of officers. This was again started by Governor Loy. Previously, the officers of RC Ermita has always been the past president. But a year or two ago, we embarked on putting the past presidents as advisors. We have the board of past presidents, and we decided that the different committees should be handled by by the new ermitaños, and we started that. I don't know if was it a year or two, TPNR, and now we see that it is working. Uh, as far as the past presidents are concerned, I still I congratulate the past presidents with the passing of Governor Loy and Art, Big Boy Art. You see the effect. I would say the effect of the passing of these two guys uh, really hit hard on the past presidents. We were like barkada, we were like friends. Na it went further than the regular meetings. That after the meetings, the past presidents would always go out. But with the passing of Gov Loy and past President Art, uh, malakas po ang tama masyado eh. Uh, si SDG Edwin, I think, minsan, SDG Edwin, alam mo, yung Chinese nabanggit mo daw dati, sometimes it comes in threes.
Yeah.
We believe that it stops at 2, and we pray that it stops at 2. But the past presidents, I believe, will make a rebound. Because of this pandemic, the businesses of the past presidents have been affected greatly. I know that some are changing their businesses because of this pandemic. Now, but again, congratulations to TPNR and his team. The past presidents is here, I believe. It is very strong. But TPNR and the new breed of Ermitaños, congratulations po sa inyong lahat. And you are really, I thank God we started this 2 years ago. We didn't know that this is going to happen, that 2 of our pillars would leave us. But even with their passing, even with them gone, Ermita is in good hands, as you would see. And I see that in the coming years, it will grow. I think ilan ba tayo? 42 ba tayo?
40.
I look forward na sasampa tayo sa 60. Right now, dalawa po kaming senior na natitira. Bata-bata pa yung iba, si CP Ernie tsaka ako. But of course, naandyan si Ding, classmate ni SDG Edwin, at naandyan pa rin sila Eugene at si June. We thank you. We thank you all. We thank you. I would like to encourage the new breed of members and officers. It is our prayer that more leaders will come out. Come out. I thank God na naandyan this is the first time actually that we have a PE who is very active also, si PE Rich. It was in the past, it has always been na palagi na lang, hindi namin alam kung sino ang PE namin. Pero this is the first time, and I thank you, PE Rich, that it would seem that you're very steady, and I look forward to seeing you becoming president next year. And as we are with TPNR this year, we pledge that we will be with you next year.
Yes.
And we look forward for your preparation to prepare you to become a very good president next year.
Yes.
Salamat po sa district officers. More power to you, Gov Odi. Yes, you were the governor. You were the governor of Ermita. Maniwala po kayo. During the election, we were all one. We were all one at sabi namin, Gov Odi tayo. Salamat na lang at ikaw talaga ang naging governor. Purihin po ang Diyos. God bless you po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pipi Mon.
Thank you, Pipi Mon.
Thank you, Pipi Mon.
Thank you.
District officers, Gov Odi, because there are nothing more to be discussed on behalf of the club officers, club members, as the 30th club president of Rotary Club of Ermita. I call this governor's visit adjourned.
Yahoo! Sabi ni Goblo, Yahoo! Sabi ni Goblo,
Nandiyan sa tabi mo, Pipi Mon.
Nandiyan lang yan. Masaya yun.
Opo.
Oh, para may paru-paro sa likod ni TP Mar.
Wala po. Pero nagbiro talaga yon nung sa kondo ako po. Binagsakan niya ako ng ano.
Edwin.
Yung na 9 days novena. So, nagpaparamdam. Nandyan lang po siya. Nandyan pala si Madam Con. Con, can you say something to the district officers with your guidance, assistance, and, you know, kahit toxic yung trabaho natin, tuloy ang buhay, di ba? Okay. Madam Con, say something. Yun, nandun.
Magandang gabi po sa lahat. Gov, Odi, good evening
Hi,
po.
good evening, good evening.
Sasabihin ko. On behalf of the Rotary Club of Ermita, Manila, I would like to thank you for the support to the club. To the district officers, maraming salamat po.
Naiiyak na si Ma'am Con. Walang ganyanan. Walang ganyanan. Ikaw po kasi ang pinaghuhugutan lahat. No? Without Madam Con, advisor na motivator pa. So, maraming salamat po. Nakamute po. So, stay healthy. We will pray that you...
Merry Christmas po sa inyong
Ayun,
lahat.
pala, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Ninong Mon yung Pango, Merry Christmas.
Pulang-pula si Pipi mo. Yan.
Merry Christmas.
Nasaan si Ma'am Ting?
Umalis, may prayer po kasi sila, ma'am. Kaya umalis si ma'am.
Say hi.
Ayun
Okay, may meeting.
May meeting. Okay.
Thank you po.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Serapi, Ma'am Lani.
Thank you, Gov Odi. Thank you, everyone.
Hey.
Night, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Odi.
Thank you.
Gov Odi.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Gov Odi, Congressman.
Picture muna. Okay.
Congrats,
Picture.
Pinar.
Picture muna tayo.
Labas muna tayo sa ano. Sa
Oh,
camera.
Timon, kababayan ko yan. Si Gumodi.
Hold that
Kausap
smile.
ko si Gov mo.
Okay. Hold on.
Mother Lily, wala.
Andyan.
Nandyan. Lalabas pa.
Wala kang...
Wala pa yun? Okay. Hold that smile. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Let me save it.
Gov Odi, kausap ko Gov mo. Hinahanap ka na. Ang busy mo raw sa Rotary.
Sir Eddie, pwedeng lumabas. Can you go out of your camera? Or a picture taken?
Gov, nangungampanya na ako sa Santa Cruz.
Solid yan sa amin.
May
Santa Cruz ka rin?
Opo, taga Santa Cruz po ako.
Hindi po, may tatlo po ako.
Kuya Villalona po family.
Nagaling ako ng Sunday doon.
Talaga. Opo. Sa Barangay 1 po kami sa poblasyon.
Okay. Thank you.
Huwag po kayo mag-alala.
Gov Odi, may tatlo akong simbahan sa Santa Cruz.
Ako, sigurado na last night.
Kinampay. Last week, naandun ako.
Grabe si Pipi mo, no?
Nangangampanya na ako para sa iyo.
Salamat.
Hindi kaya na.
Ito si Mayor Galsim, nag-usap kami ng Sunday.
Opo. Ang asawa po niya ay second cousin ng nanay ko. Si Tita Fe. Opo. Tria po.
Sila Toti.
Opo. Kaklase ko po si Toti.
Kaklase mo. Thank you.
Sige po.
Rapi, magtatrabaho tayo kay Gob.
Opo.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you,
Congrats
Eddie,
also po,
Thank
Joey,
you, ha.
Pinar,
Thank you.
all the
Ingat
members
po.
of
Eddie.
RTM.
Thank you.
Congrats
Bless
po.
you,
Thank you po.
Bob
Thank you,
Odi.
Yes,
Magandang
thank you
gabi.
po.
Good evening,
Thank
Sir
you. Thank you.
Eddie, Ma'am Con.
Bye.
Magandang gabi, Ma'am Lani. Good evening.
Ian,
Night po.
Marvin,
Thank you.
Sir
Thank you.
Merry
Rafi,
Christmas!
Merry
And
Merry
Christmas.
Daniel
Christmas.
Adi.
po, Kirich, Mompe,
Thank you po.
bye-bye. Good night.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Bye.
Mm, yeah. Nakaraos na.
Hi, Ma'am Con.
Nakaraos ka na.
Picture tayo. Picture muna. Yeah.
Ma'am Con, open your cam.
Open your cam.
Nar,
Yes po.
hindi ako nag-online dahil mo.
Bakit? Bakit po?
Mhm.
Hindi ako nag-online dahil mo.
Hindi nga. Pero nahuli.
Hindi ako nagbibiro.
Mhm.
Bakit ano nangyari, Timon?
Ginising ka ano po?
Hindi siya
Ginising ka ni Gobloy.
nakapag-offline.
Mm.
Maricon, Merry Christmas!
Merry
Ayun,
Christmas! Merry Christmas
Kain
sa
tayo sa
atin!
labas!
Oo nga, pwede na.
Ay,
Ayun.
kumakain ka na,
Leia.
Timon!
Si Ma'am Leia. Nandun.
Bukas,
Hoy, wala pa tayong party!
bukas ang aloha, bukas na yung pingyang.
Mm.
O kain na tayo!
Tara na sa Sheraton. Nag-aantay na si Gobloy.
Huwag na, doon na lang sa may aloha.
Sa aloha na lang.
Mas closer.
Malapit na sa opisina ko yon.
Oo nga.
Aloha?
Ano?
Set mo yung Christmas
Pinar,
party.
O, tara.
set mo. Bago magpasko, kain tayo.
Sige, set natin po.
Okay?
Ma'am Con, iset mo raw.
TV.
Lalabas yung mga past president na yan.
No. So, nakaraos na po. Maraming salamat at
Ano pala, kaya pala hindi nakaka-attend si Sir Eugene kasi namatay yung mother-in-law niya. Yung mother ni Ma'am Jane. Pero si Ma'am Jane parang ayaw niya ipaalam kasi parang ayaw niya na mang-istorbo. Ay hindi
okay.
pinaalam sa mga Rotarians.
Rotarians, okay.
Yun. Kaya hindi nakakapag-active si Sir Eugene.
Pero hindi lang yun, Kon, talagang hirap ng negosyo. Nagkikwentuhan kami ni PP Eugene eh.
Yeah, opo.
I think nag-shift siya.
Isa pa po yun. Tapos si Sir Ding naman, ang mother niya nasa hospital.
Mother niya na ospital.
Opo.
Ba't ganun?
Nag-ICU yata yung mother ni Eugene, ni Ding eh.
Opo.
Oh my God.
So yun.
Okay na, nakaraos na tayo.
Sabi ko sa'yo, mani-mani na lang sa'yo yan eh.
Kasi dahil sa'yo eh.
Sa wakas.
Okay na eh.
Okay po. Good night po.
Good night.
Oh, good night.
Good night, Pipimon.
Po.
Good night.
Good night.
Merry Christmas.
I love you guys.
Merry Christmas.
Dito tayo.
Opo, opo.
Kon, nasaan ka bukas?
Nasa RC Manila po. May meeting sila. GV ng RC Manila bukas.
Saan?
Bukas din pala.
Online. Online din.
Online din nga pala.
Magkasunod tayo.
Oh, pero sa kanila umaga, alas 10.
Okay.
Tapos may meeting sila ng alas 12. Hiwalay sa kanila eh.
Oh.
Sa GV nila,
Bugog
officers
sarado.
lang.
Mm.
Tapos sa meeting nila, yun lang lahat.
Saka hindi pwede yun ang panggabi, mga matatanda yung mga
Tatanda na yun, oo.
Totoo.
Tutulog na yung
Pagdating
mga
ng
yun.
alas 2, adjourn. Adjourn na
Marami.
Marami sila. Yeah, oo. Nasaan ka, Ma'am Fe? Ang ganda
Sa
naman ng
office.
bahay mo.
Dito kami ni Mate Nar sa bahay.
Okay.
Wait lang. Wait lang ha.
Nasa sala niya ako eh.
Oo nga, alam ko.
Sa kabila lang. Magkaharap lang kami.
Sige.
Merry Christmas. Pipimon. See you soon.
Yeah, see you soon. I-set mo, Madam Con. Good night. Pagaling ka ha. Huwag sakit. Huwag sasakit-sakit para ano, tuloy lang ang buhay. Yes.
Nag-out na lahat, diba? Tayo na lang.
Ayun. Yan ba na?
Ha?
Yan ko na?
Oo.